Hey guys, it's the 28th of September, Saturday, and we have a problem. Mr. Boog came up limping yesterday, so I thought I will turn him loose in the field, and he can stretch out his leg and he'll be fine, right? So I opened up this to where he has all this area to stretch where he can't get to his hay, to stretch his leg and and be good. But nope, he's not good, if you can see him walking. Not sure what happened. Normally when he limps, I've said in past videos, I'm able to kind of lunge him around a couple of laps each way at a canter and stretch his leg, and he's perfectly fine. Well, that didn't happen yesterday, so I took him for a walk around the block, thinking maybe he needed to stretch it out straight instead of at an angle, and that didn't help. So I put him in here, so he had area to walk around all night and all day, and it's the next day, and as you guys can see, he's clearly still limping. So we get to do the old thing and put him in a stable. Which, you're okay. I'm not sure if he's ever been in a stall. He was at a rescue center, so he might have been if he had to be on quarantine or something. And it's freezing cold out here. It's 38, 39 degrees. Sorry if you can't see me. 38 or 39 degrees. It's starting to rain. I'm gonna have to try and figure out how I'm gonna tie this. It's freezing cold. It's kind of cold. I want to try, I'm going to set you guys on the ground. So I wanted to try cold hosing his leg. You're okay, baby. See how bad he's something. I wanted to try cold hosing his leg, but since it's freezing out here, this is a weatherproof jacket, and I'm freezing. It feels like the middle of winter. I'm not going to do it today. If it warms up a bit, then I'll do it. But I'm going to try stall rest for today and half of tomorrow. And if he's still limping in the barn, I'll leave him in there until he shows signs of getting better. So I just thought I'd take you guys along with me. And, oh, sorry, I can't stop shaking. I will probably cut it off when I'm loading up the hay and taking the hay and the pitchfork over, and then I'll probably cut it back in. But I'll take you down to the barn with me and him. And this has happened with all of the horses that the owner has brought me. And it's not their fault, it's not his fault. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a common thing in young horses to come up randomly limping here and there, because their bones are growing, so it could be a cramp. Easy, big guy. Some of his limps are really big, some of them are really tiny, you can't tell. Easy, baby. So what I'm going to do is contact the owner after I get him settled in the stall. Tell him that this is the second day he's been limping bad. I'm going to take a video of it. And I have to work on Monday. If he's still limping Monday, I'll take the video in and show the vet, because vet charges to come out, last time I checked, are about $140 from where we live. We don't got that much money, and neither does the owner. The owner's doing what I'm planning on doing soon, and he's bought a lot of hay and stocked up on it. So him stocking up took away funds that he needed. So can't really afford a vet. I don't think it's anything a vet would need, because on the gravel he's not limping as bad. So I think it might be an abscess. I know his feet need trimmed, but we're not at the point yet where we can pick up his feet. We're still working on it. Oh, it's cold. So it could just be a strained muscle. It could be a muscle cramp from his legs growing. It could be a number of things. There's no holes. There's no, come on. There's no tender spots on his hoof like an abscess would be growing in. So I don't think it's an abscess. I think it's just kind of a stiff muscle. You know, he's not like the girls where the girls you could work hard every single day and give them like a week off and they'd be fine. He's the type of horse, I'm gonna lengthen my lead rope because he's never been back here. If you work him hard for 2 or 3 days and give him a day off, he kind of gets stiff. And that's how I figured out that, come on. That's how I figured out that I can kind of lunge him when he gets stiff, and then after that he's fine. So I'm just going to set him in this first stall right here. He's a little worried. I normally put him in the stall that we have over there, but he's the only horse here. So, don't really care which stall I put him in. Okay. Oh, something's been sleeping in here. You guys can see that massive hole. Come on, Boog. So, I'm gonna set you guys there. Again, I'm sorry for all the shakiness. It's cold. Sorry, I gotta lock the stall door real quick. I don't want him getting out. And again, I don't know if he's ever been in a stall easy. I don't know if he's ever been in a stall, so he could be really squeaky and jumpy. The barn doors will be shut at night. They'll be cracked open during the day since it's so cold. Normally, I don't really stall horses unless they're young babies. We stall them at night because we have bears, wolves, and cougars out here. Come on, I'll show you that hole. I'll move this bed first. I'm not sure what's been in here. So we have locks on the inside. So, I'm going to grab his water trough. Lock this. You can hear him snorting. Ooh, it's cold. I forgot what I've already said. Typical me. So this was a stall that, I don't think I vlogged it when Skylar and Rose were limping, but this is a stall they were in. We got poop buckets and pitchforks and water buckets. So he'll have this water bucket. I'm gonna see if the hose is hooked up. And shut this. What sucks about stalling horses is you have to clean up after them. And when you have to work in the morning, you don't really want to get up and clean a stall before you go to work and then get off and clean the stall. And as you can hear, it's raining. Okay. So, I'm gonna see if I can set you guys up somewhere. Easy. And I'll come out and check on him in a couple hours. See how he's doing. If he's too anxious and too worked up, I won't worry about stalling him tonight. I'll kind of leave him in this area with the gate open. I know you guys can't see the whole thing, but if he's too worked up, I'll clean out the alleyway, shut all the box stalls, shut the barn doors so he can't get out into the field, tie these 2 gates shut, and then he'll have the whole alleyway for the night, and then when he's settled in overnight, then I'll put him in the box stall because then he'll be used to the area. unfortunately don't have a scrub brush to scrub it. It'll be good for the night. It's mostly clean, it's just got some dirt. But he's gonna probably put dirt in it anyway. I think just in case, his ears. I think just in case, if he happens to push me over, I'm gonna shut these two gates, even though I'm right here. I've had it to where Rose was limping, and when I showed you guys actually that video of me putting her in the round pen where she was slightly limping, that's what I'm talking about with Rose. But she was just as bad as he is right now. I actually don't have to lock it because the weeds caught it and he won't push up against it. So, and if he does, it's easy to catch him with some food. But the video I did with Rose in the round pen slightly limping, and then that same day, that video I did of Skyla doing fine, and then all of a sudden she started limping. That's what I'm talking about. Again, I don't know if it's just a baby thing where their muscles are growing, so they get a really bad cramp and it just makes them limp bigger. I don't know. So, I'll let you guys face him while I go to take this in. Boog! Hey! Come on! I don't want your bite on me when I come in. Come on. Notice I didn't hit him hard, I just touched him. Let him know I'm here. I know. Never been in the stall, have ya? Oh, I know. It's a bucket. It's a bucket. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. See what I mean? He didn't charge. He just said, let me out of this thing. I don't got room to move. And it's raining on a tin roof. And I'm claustrophobic. Help! So, I don't know. This is my first little vlog. I want to start doing actual vlogs. But he's the only horse I have here. And my feeding routine is all I do with him besides the videos I show you guys once in a while of me training him. So, but if you guys want me to vlog every few days until he heals, I can try and do that. And drag this hose out. Dragging the hose. It's getting caught on things. Oh, shit. Well, we're gonna have a mud hole in here. Oh well, at least I'm the only one that uses the barn, so it's all tangled up in here. He's gonna be antsy and dancy, and then that's fine. That's why I like our stalls. My grandpa built them, and he's like, let me out of here. And so the hose will fit through the crack of the wall. Will it reach? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move it to this side because it needs like that much more room. It's alright, big guy. So I don't know. I don't really see any swelling. I picked out his feet. No glass, no nails, no rocks, no dirt really. Not sure what's going on. Get back. Sorry, he's kind of pushy. He's not being too bad. It's just, I'm still not going to allow that behavior. Because that'll teach him that he can get away with it. Back, the boy. He says, let me out. You just got to stay in here for a couple of days, big guy, until you get better. So, with Rose, she was in here one time for 4 weeks, a month. Back. Skyla, the longest she was in here was 2 weeks. Every day, twice a day, hosing their legs and Epsom salting their front feet. And muscle rub that they sell for horses, liniment oil, muscle rub, whatever you call it. So, the water filling, got him. And I will go back and dump the wheelbarrow, grab the hay, probably when it slows down on the raining, and bring the hay down, and I'll try and vlog that, and I'll grab the pitchfork, and yeah. Oops, there goes the hose, and the string. Alright, and I know it's not a very big water trough. You stay here, big guy. I know it's not a very big water trap, but it's what we have at the moment. So, I mean, I feed him twice a day. I'll probably hand walk him up and down this alleyway 2 or 3 times a day for 2 or 3 minutes, because I don't believe in just completely stalling them. I do believe they still need to move around. You know, if they had surgery or something, that's a little different, but he's not having surgery. And so I'll hand walk him a couple of times a day, before work, after work, and then before feeding time at nighttime. And that way he still gets to stretch it. Because again, I think it's just a growing thing. You know, we grow and our legs and our arms start to hurt. You know, for us women, our boobs hurt. So it could be anything. Comment down below what you guys think it is. And the water's overflowing. I bet you he's fine with the hose. Oh, he's not. So he looks a little skittish, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to leave him there. And I'm going to go grab the poop bucket. And I'll throw him extra hay tonight so that he's got something to focus on. So we have a couple of gallon buckets in here. 2 3-gallon buckets that we use as poop buckets. He does, as you guys seen, have a grain bucket, but his owner hasn't brought any grain yet. He's supposed to bring them this weekend, but from the sounds of it, it's going to be next weekend. Otherwise, I would give him some extra grain. So I'm just going to put the poop bucket here. And is it raining? It's still raining. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to come over here and turn on the barn light. So when I bring the hay back through, Grandma doesn't like it going through the yard because they're trying to reseed parts of their yard. So I'll go out through this area right now, turn on the barn light, and then I'll bring the hay back in through the gate that's not completely shut yet. But it is still raining, so I'm gonna clip in the next part here in a second, because I don't want to get my phone wet. Stall rest part 2 for editing. So I've only brought 1 bale because they're pretty big bales, and I'm hoping he won't be on stall rest that long. But if he is, I have more hay to bring over, so it's not a big deal. I also got a pitchfork. Sorry for the angle. Again, heavy bale. And it's already fallen out twice because I haven't used the wagon in a while, so it's collected water. Kind of ruined it a little bit. Just going down almost to the gate, so take it in. Oh, we got a wild rabbit too. See if I can't turn it around. You guys can see that. It's probably gonna run away now. Maybe not. Let's see how close I can get to it. Nope. We had one rabbit out here that sadly our neighbors turned their dogs loose and he came on our property and killed it. It looked like that one except without the black markings. And see, kind of a big deal. Anyways, that rabbit was completely feral, completely wild, and only my mother and I could touch it. Anybody else tried to pick it up or touch it, it would run like that one did. But literally my mom could go out there and pick it up and touch it and somebody sees his hay. So my grandma said he could have been out there rearing and bucking and playing because he likes to run up the hill bucking and playing. And probably could have twisted his ankle, which a lot of things can happen. So for all of you, oh my god, he needs a vet, he needs a vet. You know, it's only been 2 days. Ooh, this lighting. It's only been 2 days. Rose and Skyla, I would have, if they were my horses, definitely have taken them to the vet, because Skyla was on stall rest the first time for 2 weeks, the second time for 3 or 4 weeks, and Rose both times was about a month. So unfortunately, we don't keep shavings here because, like I said, we don't keep horses in stalls. The only time we've kept them in stalls is when they're young babies, or when things like this happen, where the vet wants them in a stall, or stretching out their leg doesn't help, like his condition. So we don't keep shavings. But when the mares were first brought here 3 years ago, they were kept in a stall because they were completely feral. It was pretty much like it was pretty much like going out and getting a wild Mustang and working with it. That's how feral they were. So he did bring some wood chips that's been sitting here for the last 3 years. They're still hard as a rock, and they're still good condition. I gotta lock this gate. So if I have to, I'll use them, but I don't want to put them in until maybe 2 days of stall rest, because that'll be 4 days that he's been limping. And then I know I'm not just throwing him in just to take him out of the stall the next day and turn him back out. You know, a couple hours of stall rest could just make his leg feel better. Had that happen with Rose and Skyla too, where they were limping worse than he was, to where their nose was almost touching the ground when they were limping. So we put them on stall rest. The next day, they were perfectly fine, running and bucking and playing, just perfectly fine. So I'm gonna leave this like this, about that much open. The reason I don't leave it more open is because we do, like I said, we have bears and cougars and stuff. And if we leave it open, they like to come in here and bed down. And we don't want them starting to come in here and bed down. So, also, he's in a stall. So, I mean, I doubt they can fit through that. They probably could, but I doubt it. So if he's in a stall, I just feel more comfortable having all doors closed at night. Or when we're not home. Because winter is coming, so they're going to be starting to hunt more. And in a stall, he has no way to get away. So we don't want that. And we have a hay knife. You guys will get to see me feed him, even though it's only 4 o'clock. I normally don't feed till 8. Just so that they have something to munch on through the night. I'll just feed them extra. We have a hay knife, a pitchfork, a muck bucket, a halter and a lead rope, why can't I say it, watering hose, and a big loaf. Yeah, it's a loaf of hay. Big thing of hay. Bale of hay. It's not that big, but ours weren't this heavy. Ours were bigger than this and were actually lighter. So let's see if I can set you guys. Every time he looks at me, I show you guys and he looks away. Let's see if I can set you guys up so you can see me feed him. So luckily, in this corner, if you guys seen when I went in, there's a couple pieces of wood that go down like that. That's where their feeder is. And I'm not going to go in to feed him because he's kind of snorting and just dancing around a little bit. So I don't want a chance getting myself in there with him if he's nervous. Because again, don't know if he's ever been in a stall. So I got to cut open the bale of hay in just a second. So normally he gets 2 flakes in the morning, 2 flakes at night. But since he's in a stall, this is 2 flakes. Since he's in a confined area, he can't get his energy out. To give him something to do, he's going to get 3 in the morning and 3 at night. Lately, I actually haven't even been measuring his feed or, you know, giving 2 in the morning, 2 at night. I've just been kind of grabbing armfuls because the last few bales, as soon as you pick up the flake, it just crumbles. Whoa. So this was Rose's stall. The one that Boog is in was Skyla's. Again, something has been bedding down in here because this was not like this with this big hole. That's actually worrying me a little bit. Could be a gopher, could be a big cat. I'm not sure what it could be. But this is the type of feeder that I was telling you about that's in Boog's stall that I just threw over the wall. So, if it was my choice, I would have a couple of holes, not big, just a couple of medium-sized holes drilled in the bottom so that you could take a hose or a brush or whatever you needed and hose out all the dirt and rocks from the hay, but it's not my barn. It's not up to me. So, give you guys like a little barn tour. That's old furniture. Don't need to show you guys that, sorry. Gotta keep some things private. It's nothing bad, it's just... And there's a feeder. This is a feeder. It's just a big tire on a tarp, on a piece of wood on top of a pallet. That's an old bird feeder and a bike. Oh, I see there's a hole there too. Not as big as the other two. So the second time around, since the stall that Boog is in wasn't clean, and it's still not that clean, but it's still okay. This is a stall that both girls were on stall rest on, not at the same time, separate times. We put a feed pan in here because the girls would knock it out. These are the tires we used. I have a few videos, I'll see if I posted them online or not, of Skyla going through the tires. Again, a hole from there going into there. I'm not sure what that's from. Thinking gophers. I don't know. Could be coyote pups, but I doubt that it would be coyote pups without their mother or their dad with them. So, maybe some gophers or some rats or something. We do have, I'll see if I can find pictures of wood rats. I think I might have deleted them. Like the body was like this big and then the tail was like this finger to this finger big. And we came out a few times to change the girls' water when they were on... Not when they were on stall rest, when we hadn't had them handled yet. And there was wood rats that big in their water. So, we're going to say goodnight to Boog. I will come out tonight and check on him. And I don't know, I might do a daily check-in with you guys. But it also depends on how long he's on stall rest. If it's just for a couple days, I probably won't. So, he's got water. There's his feeder with his hay in it. It's full. He's looking good. The other reason I've been feeding him quite a bit, as you guys can see, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You can see his ribcage some, but he's not got that much showing, but you can see his ribcage. So that's why I've been feeding him so much extra. I don't want to be able to see the ribs. So that is the conclusion for today, September 28th, 4 o'clock at night. And when it warms up, we will definitely... Why am I going out this way? Oh, looks like I turn off the light. We will definitely hose off his leg and do some Epsom salt. Epsom salt, I might just do anyways, with warm house water. But I'm not sure which leg it is, because if you've seen in the video, it's one certain leg. But then when he was limping last night, it looked like it was the other leg. So this is the only door that will stay open tonight. Yes, I know, cougars and stuff can still get in through there, but I don't think it's as likely. I mean, they might, but I don't think so, because we've had the girls in here all winter when they first came here with just that open. Never had any claw marks or any accidents or anything like that. And so I will actually fully close this door, since the lid to that door, top to that door, is open. Good night, Boog! Good night! He's like, yeah, I got food. Leave me alone. So, now, that's as far as they shut, so he'll still have some breathing. So, I don't know, whenever you guys see this, there will probably be an updated version. I don't know, sometimes my phone will upload a 25 minute, 30 video really quickly. Like the last video you guys seen, that was almost 40 minutes, I think it was. Uploaded in 4 hours, which never happens for my phone. And then there's other videos that are only like, 12, 15 minutes long, and they're like uploaded like 4 days later. So it depends on my phone. But if you don't follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, you guys should. I may or may not do an update on there. Just because I don't really have that many people that follow me that watch these videos, I'm pretty sure of. But if you do want to follow me on Facebook or Instagram, my Facebook is Keisha Flanagan. Kesha space Flanagan. And on Instagram, it's just the same as my YouTube channel name, 8 Pine Horsemanship. So, I'm going to go sit down and put these 2 videos together, and you guys will see it soon. Also, I started my new job, so again, sorry for the lack of videos. I work noon to 4, and I get weekends off, and I've just been so tired. I don't want to film because I gotta come home, run with my dogs, because they're locked up all day since I'm not home, and then work him. Well, now it's gotta come home and muck stalls. So, if you guys want to see a video of him being tied up and me mucking the stalls, let me know. I don't know how to fast forward it. I've tried to kind of make it fast and then slow it back down with the parts I'm talking, but I haven't been able to figure it out yet. So that'll be a full version video, just like my rest of my videos. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog. And while he's on cell rest, I will try my best. Sorry, my neighbors are watching me. I will try my best to do little vlogs about it. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will do my best to update you. Bye.